Hey man, one, I'm testing out this new camera. Hopefully you noticed that it looks nicer. There's this kind of growing thing going on with games, right? Video games, where for the most part, there's still, I would say, this kind of like this thing from keeping people from getting bored, right? So when like majority of people are playing stuff like Minecraft, Farmville, Angry Birds, whatever, right? Or Call of Duty, multiplayer Call of Duty, Halo, or anything. Just pick your poison, man. All these are just meant to keep you from getting bored. They're kind of like the fast food, like the fast food of entertainment. There's no real nourishment there. Like a movie, a song, a painting. You can have a conversation around it. You can enjoy it socially. Like all art. All art is social and political. In one way or another. And with games, you got the social aspect, because you got the multiplayer stuff. I don't know, things like Guitar Hero or Wii or Kinect. There's this social aspect, right? Or something as simple as someone passing the controller to your friend. But there's no real like commentary. You don't walk away with anything. You don't walk away richer for the experience. You just kind of walk away like, yeah, that was cool, that was fun. I feel like that's kind of changing in the last, I would say, like 10 years. With games like Half-Life, Fallout, BioShock, and Assassin's Creed. That one's definitely going to be up there. But anyways, these games kind of have these atmospheric worlds with a lot of detail and real attention to the writing and the plot, and it all kind of makes you think, man. You're walking away thinking about it, and if you have another nerdy friend who's played the game, you can talk about it. You can have a discussion, something like Half-Life 2. That's a game where it's basically just a dude with a crowbar fucking shit up. Bet you can have an interpretation out of it. You can look at it as some kind of existential metaphor, as to whether or not you are a free man or a pawn in a game. And on different levels too, man. Like as the character, Gordon Freeman, walk around this place and there's this kind of fascist regime, the Combine, right? Kind of messing shit up. And you got the G-Man. Both these on different levels trying to control you. Top of that, you can also take a step back, and you, the player, are being given the illusion of choice. There's no real break in the story. There's no cutscenes or anything like that. It's just one long continuous game other than the loading screens. For the most part, it's like literally just like there's no cut. You see everything this guy sees, and you're given this illusion of this whole grand open world, but you're being led down a linear path. So the developers are doing this real nice little trick. Do you really have any choice in this game? They kind of mapped out everything to a grand detail, right? Anyways, that game's pretty awesome. Shit's changing, man. It's a sum of all these mediums, right? It has the audio, it has the visual, it has, there's some, usually in like the more heavy stuff, there's a lot of text in there. Like Assassin's Creed, they actually have like paragraphs and paragraphs of like this, historical text to, that's just there if you want it. Fallout, there's another one where there's like these little stories that you don't have to even, witness or anything at all, but they're there. Anyway, so there's all this stuff, and it's grown a big bad way, and it's real interesting to see and how it's grown in such a short amount of time, just like in the last 10 years, and it's curious to see where it'll be in the next 10 years. I really do feel this is kind of like the golden age, right? Where kind of like film way back in the day was just the funny pictures, just moving kind of images where people tripping over ladders and stuff like that. And then, there was films like Intolerance and Birth of a Nation, which would eventually lead to something like Citizen Kane, and so on and so on, right? All the way to, I don't like it, but a lot of people like it, like Avatar. It would lead, it's all incremental, man.